Hello and welcome to today's math lesson. So first of all guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap, and let's close our eyes. When you're ready guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Next we'll do our stretching sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And let's begin by stretching up high. High to the sky. And then let's go down low and touch our toes. Can we go back up high? And this time, let's go tippy-toe high. And while we're there, let's have a wave. Very good, guys. And then back down to touch our toes. And now, hands on hips. And let's have a wiggle. Side to side, let's have a wiggle. Stop. And now, another wiggle. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and stop. And now we'll go round and round. Round and round. Give our spines a nice stretch. Stop. And then we'll go back the other way. Round and round the other way. Round and round the other way, and stop. And to finish, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. And who can tell me what we began learning about in math class last time? A new word beginning with G. Geometry. Excellent, guys. One more time. Geometry. Okay, so let's spell geometry together. Geometry. All together, Geometry. Excellent. And remember we said geometry is a part of math where we study things like lines, shapes, angles. In the last lesson, our first lesson about geometry, what did we learn about? Remember when we had our map and we had to put the dots? What did we call them dots? Points. Yes, we learned about points. The first part of geometry that we learned about was points. P, O, I, N, T, S. And we start with points by drawing simple dots on a map, shape, or diagram. But at the moment, all of our points look the same. How did we make our points different from each other, guys? Can anybody remember what we did? Letters. Excellent, Prau. What we did, we gave each point a different letter. Like, for example, this one was point A. And then point B. Point C. So now they have unique references. If I was to say, Lacau, go to point A, Net, go to point B, and Pat, go to point C, now you would know where to go because they have their own reference. And that's what's important when we use different points on a map. And what we'll do a recap exercise now using the flashcards so our students can give each point on the map a different reference. And teachers, what you will need to do now is introduce the flashcards again that we used last lesson. And let's have our students practice speaking the vocabulary first. So first one, guys. Hospital. Well done. We had a hospital. School. Hospital. School. Shopping mall, a little bit smaller, supermarket. It's like a shopping mall, but a small shopping mall. So let's put supermarket here. And then we had zoo. Yes. Here we have where we watch the sports. Stadium. Stadium, yes. We can watch sports at the stadium. And finally, where we go to watch the movies, cinema. Excellent. Well done, guys. So our 6 places for our map: supermarket, hospital, school, zoo, stadium, and cinema. Okay, so what I need to do now is just to draw a simple diagram of a map. And we can use one like this. Okay, so now we have our map on the board. And what I will ask my students to do now is close their eyes. And when they wake up, they will wake up with a place on their desk. They can come forward, place it on the map, on the board, and then give it a unique point reference, like we did in the last lesson. So who can go first? Let's see. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Who has the first place? Down. Come and join me at the front. So down has the first place. Where does down have? Supermarket. Okay, so down, anywhere on the map you like, where would you like your supermarket to go? Perfect. Now can you give it a point for me? And remember to give it a unique letter too. So we can call the first point. So you can draw your dot. Draw your dot first. and then point A. That's perfect. So we can say together, guys, supermarket, point A. It's point A on our map. Down. Excellent. High five. Big round of applause for down. And now, next student, next place. Let's close our eyes, guys. But down, you can relax. Let's open our eyes. Who has the place now? Lakgao. Come and join me at the front, please. Can you show your friends? Where are we going, guys? Zoo. Okay, Lakgao, where would you like our zoo to be? Right in the center of town. Okay. Now, we know supermarket is point A. So can the zoo be point A too? No. Has to be different. So Lakgao, can you give it the next point on our map? Point B. Perfect. That's excellent. So we can say zoo, point B. Lakgao, that was brilliant. High five. Big round of applause for Lakgao. Next place, guys. Okay, let's open our eyes. Pat, come and join me at the front. Our next place for the map. We have 6 places in total, so we'll do them all on the map. Can you show your friends? What place do we have? Hospital. Pat, where would you like our hospital to be? You can put it anywhere you like. Okay, Pat's gone for on the left. Good point. So now we have point A, point B. What will the hospital be? Point C. Excellent. You see, each time we give a different letter for a different reference. Point C. So all together, guys, hospital, point C. Pat, that was great. High five. Big round of applause for Pat. Who hasn't gone yet? Let's see. Okay, let's open our eyes. Who has the flashcard now? Prau, come and join me, please. It looks like Prau is off to watch some sports. Because, guys, what is the picture on Prau's flashcard? Stadium. Okay, Prau, where shall our stadium be? At the bottom. Okay, that's great. So now, can you give our stadium the next point on our map? A, B, C, D. Yes, well done, Lakgao. So we can say stadium, point D. Prau, that was great. High five. Big round of applause for Prau. 2 places left, so let's do them both. Okay, guys, who has the next flashcard? Bangpon, come and join me at the front. Okay, you can guess this place, guys, because it's where you are now. School. Okay, Bangpon, where shall our school be on our map? Okay, now we have point A, point B, point C, point D. So what will our school be? Point E. E, yes. You can see E. E looks like this. Yes. Okay, and don't forget to give it our point 2. Okay, so we can say school, point E. Bangpon, school, point E. Excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Bangpon. And now, our final place. Okay, so who's next? Net, come and join me at the front. Net will put our final place on the map. Well, first of all, can you show your friends your place? Can you show your friends your flashcard, your place? Where's this guy? Cinema. What do we do at the cinema? Watch a movie. So, Ned, where will our cinema be? Excellent. Okay, Now, what comes after point E, guys? Our final place must be point F. Yes, point, well done. And then F. It looks like this. F. Yes, perfect. So all together, guys, cinema, point F. Great stuff. Net, that was excellent. Well done. Big round of applause for Net. And guys, a big round of applause again because that was great. Everyone's done well. So that's points. The section of geometry we're looking at about points. And a good way to do it is to visualize on a map. But now we're going to move on. We're going to look at something else. Can anybody guess what we want to do? How about if I want to join point A with point B? What would I need to do if I want to join the points? I would have to go and draw this. But then, if I need to join point B with point C, I would have to do this. What am I drawing, guys? Lines. Excellent. The next thing in geometry we're going to look at is lines. We have to look how we can join our points together with lines. So let's spell lines together, guys. L-I-N-E-S. All together, lines. Yes, and there are many different types of lines. So what we're going to do now is take a look at a video and a PowerPoint presentation about the different lines we can see in geometry. So let's turn our chairs to look at the TV screen, guys. What we're going to do now is to take a look at a PowerPoint presentation so that we can examine some of the different lines we can find in geometry. A line is a straight path. Yes, notice all lines are straight, not curved or squiggly. They're always a straight path or a straight line. A line can go on forever in both directions. Yes, you can see on the map here. Does anybody know what this map is of? This is a flight path map. This shows the journeys that airplanes take when they go between countries. And you can see this one here, the pink one, is traveling from Thailand to Europe. And you can see how far it's traveled. And look at the other lines, different colors to show different airplanes traveling in different directions. But what do you notice about the lines, guys? Are they curved? They're all straight. That's the characteristic of a line. But there are different types of lines. Yes, let's explore the different types of lines. Vertical lines. Vertical lines go up. Vertical means up. So if somebody asks you to draw a vertical line, you need to draw a line going up. Okay? Vertical, up. Horizontal lines. Horizontal lines, they go across. Whereas vertical lines go up. If we need to draw a horizontal line, we draw a line across. Okay? Diagonal lines. Now these are a mixture of vertical and horizontal because they go up, but they don't go straight up, they go across too. You notice how they're slanted on an angle. So a diagonal line can go up and across, or it can go down and across. Parallel lines. Now, how many lines can you see? 2. Yes. Are they going in the same direction? Yes. That's what constitutes parallel lines. It's 2 lines going the same way together. Parallel means same. So you can see 2 lines going the same way together. In this case, they're going horizontal, but you can have parallel lines going vertical. Perpendicular lines. Can you say perpendicular? Now, what do you notice about perpendicular lines? How many points do they have? 4. Yes. Perpendicular lines have more than 2 points. And you can see they have 1 point that goes off from the main line. So this here, A to B, is the main line, but then C to D is perpendicular. If you ever take a ride on a train, you will see lots of train routes like this. The train routes are perpendicular. Can we say it again? Perpendicular. Perpendicular. Excellent. Well done, guys. And finally, intersecting lines. Now, what can you notice about intersecting lines? They cross. Excellent, Plow. You see, it's 2 lines, but what they do is they cross at 1 point. That means to intersect. If we have 2 lines that cross each other, intersecting lines. Excellent, guys. Questions? Oh, well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the video and PowerPoint presentation so that they can learn more about lines, how they appear, and also the different types of lines that we will find in geometry. And now, guys, it's time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. So let's stretch up high, high to the sky. Big stretch. And then back down to touch your toes. And now, let's go back up high. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave. And then down to touch your toes. Excellent, guys. Now we'll do some rotations. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Very good. And now we'll do 5 stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. And then we'll do 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Let's shake it out. Arms and legs, shake it out. And to finish, we'll do 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So teachers, now it's time for the next part of the lesson. And what we're going to do, we're going to have our students demonstrate their knowledge by coming forward and drawing the different lines that we've learned in today's lesson. So first of all, guys, let's draw our words of the lesson again, or let's write. Lines, how do we spell? L-I-N-E-S. So in the PowerPoint presentation, there were 6 different types of lines. So what I'm going to do is I will draw, or I will write the name of one of the types of lines, and then I will invite a student to come forward and demonstrate how we can draw that type of line. So let's see. First type of line beginning with V. Does anybody remember, guys? Vertical. V, E, R, T, I, C, A, L. Vertical. Okay, and now it's time for our students to close their eyes. And when they wake up, one will have a pen, and they will have to come forward and draw the type of line that we have. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Who has the first marker pen? Pak Bung, can you come and join me at the front, please? Okay, so what's the first type of line we're going to be drawing? Vertical. Now, Pak Bung, can you remember how to draw a vertical line? What way does a vertical line go? It goes straight up. Yes, excellent. Up or down? Yes. So what you can see, guys, is our vertical line going straight up. So one more time, Pak Bung, vertical. Excellent. High five, big round of applause for Pak Bung. Okay, so now it's time for our next line. Who can remember another type of line beginning with H? Horizontal. Well done. H, O, R, I, Z, O, N, T, A, L. Okay, so let's see who can go next. Who can draw our horizontal? Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Net, come and join me at the front. Can you help me to draw a horizontal line, please? Okay, so the vertical line goes up. How about our horizontal line? What way does our horizontal line go? That's right, across. So Net, can you draw our line going across? Perfect. You see? And can you say horizontal? Horizontal. Excellent, Net. Very well done. Big round of applause for Net. So teachers, you can see the activity that we're doing in our classroom now. And what you can do, you can pause the video and do the remainder of the activity with your own students. Remember, there are 6 different types of lines that we learn in this lesson. So have a different student come forward and demonstrate on the board. And you can help them by writing the word first. So guys, let's go next. Next type of line. We've had vertical, we've had horizontal. How about diagonal? D, I, A, G, O, N, A, L. Diagonal. Okay, so who can draw our diagonal line? Let's open our eyes, guys. Who has the pen? Nadia. Okay, Nadia, it's your turn to help me to draw a diagonal line. Now, the thing to remember about diagonal lines is they're a mix of vertical and horizontal. They go up, but not straight up, and they go across, but not straight across. They're a mix of both. Can you remember how to draw a diagonal, Nadia? Perfect. That's excellent. You see, the diagonal line is going up and it's going across, but not straight. It's going in a diagonal pattern. So can you say diagonal? Diagonal. Excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Nadia. So that's 3 lines we've done and 3 more to go. Now they get a little bit harder. So let's see, we can have our next line, or lines. P, A, R, A-L-L-E-L. Parallel. Parallel. Hard to say. Parallel. Excellent, guys. Okay, so who can draw our parallel lines? Let's open our eyes. Pat? Okay, come and join me at the front. So remember, how many lines do we need for parallel lines? 2. Well remembered. So can we draw our parallel lines together, Pat? 1, 2. That's perfect. Well done. Because we've got 2 parallel lines traveling in the same direction. That's what parallel means. We could also do 2 lines like this. Vertical, that would also be parallel. As long as they're going the same way, even diagonal is parallel. 2 lines traveling in the same direction is parallel. Excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Pat. Okay, 2 more to go. Let's see who can do the final 2. We'll have E-R-P-E-N-D-I-C-U-L-A-R. Ready, guys? Perpendicular. Excellent. Perpendicular lines. Who can help me? Okay, let's open our eyes. Who has the pen for the perpendicular line? Prau, come and join me at the front, please. Perpendicular. How does a perpendicular line look? Can we remember? That's great. That's excellent. Well done. Prau remembered brilliantly. A perpendicular line has the main line, and then it will have another line running off from it. So Prau, this is? Perpendicular. Excellent. Perpendicular. High five. Big round of applause for Prau. Final line. So I need one more student to help me with I-N-T-E-R-S-E-C-T-I-N-G. Intersecting. Perfect. Okay, guys, so one more line. I need one more student to help me. Okay, now we can open our eyes. Down, please come and join me at the front of class. So let's see if Down can remember how to draw our intersecting lines. How many lines do we need for intersect? At least 2, yes. And what do we need to remember about intersecting? They will cross. So can you draw 2 intersecting lines? Down. That's excellent. You can see we've got line 1 and line 2. And here, at a point, they intersect. So that's why we say intersecting. Intersecting. Excellent, Down. High five. Big round of applause. So my students have done a great job at demonstrating the different types of lines we can find in geometry. So let's practice speaking one more time, guys. First of all, we had vertical, horizontal, diagonal, parallel, perpendicular, and intersecting. Excellent, guys. Great job. And now it's time for our worksheet activity. So teachers, what you'll need to do is print off a worksheet for each of the students in your class. And what our students need to do is they need to look at the key and look at the different types of lines they have to draw, and then draw a representation of them on the map. And if our students can't remember, we can use the board exercise to refresh their memory, because all our lines are on display on the board. So we have different colours for different lines too, guys. But don't worry if you don't have a colour. You can do it any way you want. So what's the first thing we need to do? Write our names on top. And give our students around 10 minutes to complete this activity. Here's yours. Pat, for you. Pak Bung. Net. Here's your one. Down for you. Bangpon for you. You're welcome. Preo. You're welcome. And Lakgao. And guys, you can draw your lines anywhere you want on your map. They can go anywhere. It's up to you. But remember, vertical must look like this. Horizontal, like this. So if you can't remember, you can look at the board. And you can use your lines to connect different places on your maps. For example, we could do cinema to hospital, vertical line. You can connect the different places with the different types of lines. Like we did the points last lesson, now we're using the lines this lesson. Perfect, Nadia. So you've done a blue vertical line. So now, what number is vertical line? Number 1. Number 1. So you just write number 1 next to it. Yeah. Perfect. That's great, Dan. You see, you've got your vertical line in blue here, and you've got your horizontal line in red here. So next one, diagonal. And it's good that you're using them to connect the places. So diagonal is a mix of vertical and horizontal. Diagonal is on an angle. Number 1, yeah, you can write here. Because we have one already. That's okay, Nadia, that's great. So Pat, excellent. We've got the blue vertical line. Okay, so next one we need, what type of line? Number 2, horizontal. Okay, what color is the horizontal line? Red. So you can draw a horizontal line on your map. Excellent, Net. So that's our vertical line. Next one we need, horizontal line. Perfect. Vertical. So horizontal. Excellent, yes. You can do anywhere you like on your map. Maybe you could do the museum to the factory, could be horizontal. Perfect. See? That's your horizontal lines on. And then number 3, diagonal. Yes. Guys, you can draw your lines anywhere you like. It's your map for you to design. Just remember what our lines must look like. So that's great too. So number 1, you've done your blue vertical line. And then number 2, we need horizontal. So horizontal goes this way. Okay? Yes. Intersecting. So what happens with intersecting lines? Pak Bung, we need 2 lines that will cross, intersect. Okay. So first line, vertical, up. Perfect. Excellent. Intersecting. Diagonal. Okay, so diagonal. Intersecting. But that's okay, you can swap the colours. Now, if you've done it like that, you can swap the colours. So this one can be intersecting, you can just swap the colours around. And have diagonal as green. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to demonstrate how to draw the different types of lines in different colours on their maps. And my students here all did a great job, so well done, guys. So one final time, we'll practice speaking. We have vertical, horizontal, diagonal, parallel, perpendicular, and intersecting. And these are all different types of lines. Excellent. So that's all we've got time for today's lesson. We hope you've enjoyed it, found it interesting, and had fun too. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again soon.